It's time for our favorite time of the week, the Destiny 2 hacking report. Okay. If you don't know who these people are, they are doing the work that Bungie cannot. They are exposing the cheaters inside Trials of Osiris. They're doing what both BattleEye and Bungie can't do. As a lone vigilante, they're out here exposing everyone that's cheating. And they do so by creating certain parameters for things that are just not accomplishable by real humans, okay? So, we've got This Week in Trials Cheaters, 8/15/25, featuring some new and returning sections to the report. We got some new section. Here we go. We got still active cheaters that haven't been banned. Oh, I like this category, okay? So we got our returning cast, okay? Of course, you have, there's people that cheat in Destiny 2, and they get banned. And there's people that somehow cheat again and again and again and week after week after week and evade Bungie's BattleEye and whatever they're doing inside Bungie HQ. And then we have high KD spinners and win traders and special to primary kill ratio. Oh, that's a very interesting one. When you have more special ammo kills than primary ammo kills and the special ammo inside Trials is very limited, that was a pretty big indicator you're doing something suspicious, right? Returning win trading. Okay, so let's look at the information we got here. So we got still active, last 4 days, trials only. Days since first caught. Okay, so it's been 18 days since Goth Mommy was first exposed as being a cheater. It would appear as though they have infinite heavy, so they are just running around shooting infinite power ammo, okay? Their account age is 3,709 days old, so they've had their account for a very long time, and they've only been exposed for cheating over the last 18 days, though, by Destiny 2 hacking report since Edge of Fate. Now, have they been cheating prior to that? Possibly. We don't know. Next up, we got K is back. They've also been cheating inside Destiny 2 for 18 consecutive days. And they're running around using infinite supers. So they have, they're flying around shooting infinite golden guns, you name it, right? Throwing Nova bombs, doing crazy things. And their account age is actually 26 days, so they are very fresh account. Clearly, just one of those free-to-play cheaters. They get banned, they get back in the game. And we go down here. I don't even know how to say these usernames. Diddy Kong, Yoo-Hoo, Dingy, Ape Go Bananas, and looks like that we've got infinite super, infinite super, infinite super, aimbot, 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 infinite super, aimbot, aimbot, aimbot. So a lot of aimbot going on. A little bit harder to detect the aimbot, right? When you're throwing around doing infinite super, you really just don't give a fuck, right? Like infinite super is like you're begging to get banned. Aimbot though, maybe they're like, hey, maybe this guy's got some skill. Maybe they've got some they've been doing some aim training. You never know. Can be harder to detect, especially if they're not streaming or recording their clips. But infinite heavy, infinite super is crazy. And it looks like it's going in descending order. So we got 7 days from the last. So this is the recurring cheater. Oh, on top of this, apparently we have a new controversy emerging from this, which is win trading. They said, also should note, I got a DM from someone saying that this guy is making literal thousands of dollars still win trading, even after the ban wave. Take this with a grain of salt, but I know who Balsam77 is, and I can guarantee that he is making tons of money out of the trials carries using win trading. He's doing 4K weekly. In party chat 1 year ago, he said he bought cars and a house just with the trials money. Well, apparently we got into the wrong business here. What the hell? Bro is buying cars and house? He's buying cars and house with his cheesy win trade trials carry money? That's crazy. Not car either. Cars, plural. Balsam got 438 win trade games. Wow, wow, wow. So they have greater than or equal to 10 KD across 20 trials games. So that's the giveaway here. Generally speaking, if you have over a 10 KD, it's possible. I mean, you could just be the GOAT. You could just be really good. But across 20 consecutive trials games tends to be really difficult, especially once you get past that 7 win mark and they put you in that skill-based matchmaking, that like flawless pool, whatever that is called. Basically, the games just get a lot harder. You're not going to be pulling off 10 KD games at that point. Even the best players don't pull that off. So we got a whole list of people that are doing this win trading business. Crazy. Welcome to the dark side of Destiny 2, am I right? This D2 hacking report, they're doing the Lord's work out here, if I'm being honest. Not all heroes wear capes, but D2 hacking report is exposing the cheaters in a way in which Bungie won't. Now, to be fair, Bungie, being as wild as they are, they may not like it because they could go against their name and shame policy, And obviously, if people get thrown in here, it does happen from time to time that some people pop off and have like some really high outlier stats, but usually we know who these people are. They're like career trials people. Like I think Nighthawk got thrown into here. Like I imagine once in a while DeFizzle gets thrown in here because he's just good. You know, they're just really good at the game, right? But there's some names that you would never see in here, like Daruz, for example. Like he's, you know, terrible. There's no way you would ever see his name on this list. We talk about top 0.1% trials players, but what about the bottom 0.1% trials players? That's where Daruz is. Next week, they're going to bring back the return of the most played against cheaters category, which was a really fun one. We'll have to create a betting site for this. So which Destiny 2 trials streamer will match the most cheaters? There's a good amount of them out there that they live inside the playlist. They do those trials carries, and you know, credit to them. It's tough out there. So we'll be placing our bets down below. Some of the returning favorites, of course, we got ZK Mushroom. He's been atop the leaderboards many times. Lanza matched many cheaters. DeFizzle as well. These are all three. These are big names. These, you know, very regularly matching, you know, multiple cheater teams within a weekend. It's crazy that we've gotten to this level of cheating in Destiny 2 that we literally have meme accounts that expose the cheaters in a way that is so visible and so in your face, and yet it still goes on, you know? Imagine you are an employee at Bungie for just a minute, and you work at the security team, and all you have to do when you clock in at 8 a.m. this morning is go to this Twitter account and just pull up these names and just click ban, boom, job's done. Go take a break, dude. Go back, take a nap, honestly. Ban, job's done. And then reply to this. If you're actually a G, if you're actually a part of the community, if you actually like the people that you make this game for, you know, the people that pay your $80,000 a year salary, you reply to this saying, Destiny 2 security team here. We got rid of them all. Thank you for your work. Salute emoji, you know? That's all you do. And everyone on the internet cheers for you. Everyone on the internet cheers for you and says, thank you. Like, it was that easy. Like, your job was, we made it so easy for you that we saved you hours and all this. We saved you so much time. We made your job so easy for you, but you make it so hard for yourself, and you make us want to not like you. You actively make us want to not like, because we could literally scream in your face that this person is cheating. They have infinite heavy ammo kills, infinite super, and you're just like, nah, not today. They've been cheating for 18 consecutive days. Yeah, let them go another month. Let it go another month, you know, just in case. It's like the account age, yeah, 3,709 days. Yeah, they've been around for a while. What is 3,709 days to years? It's 10 years. So that's just going to be the straight up the age of their Steam account, I guess. I mean, Zim is more annoying, says someone in the Twitch chat. Zim is annoying, but Zim is categorized as an accessibility device. So you're not going to get banned for using that, which is a big problem in and of itself. Even though it's annoying and definitely lame, it's not as bad. I know it sounds crazy maybe, but it's not as bad as Infinite Super, right? As Aimbot, Infinite Heavy. It's still bad. It's still frustrating, but it's not as bad, right? Maybe I'll give you an example. If you come around the corner and someone's got a Zim and you shotgun them, they're still dead at least, right? If you come around the corner and they have Infinite Heavy and they're shooting golden guns through the wall, you know, you weren't stand a chance. They're flying through the walls, you know? Both suck, don't get me wrong, but there's a level of suck, right? There's a hierarchy of how much it sucks. And at the very top of the hierarchy is hard cheats. And then the second ring on the hierarchy is, yeah, Zims and input manipulation, things like that. That's definitely the second one, a tier below. I played Trials yesterday and some dude had heavy on the first round. Yeah, it's probably Goth Mommy. But credit to D2 Hacking Report. If I had my way, if I worked at Sony, if I was a CEO, I would literally DM this person and say, listen, you are hired onto Bungie's security team for Destiny 2. We want you. You're passionate, you're dedicated, you're doing all this work for free, and you're doing it with third-party systems that, you know, are access to the public. Imagine what they could do if they had all the back-end info that Bungie has, if they had all the tools necessary to investigate deeply into it. They would probably do an incredible job. I would DM them. I'd be like, hey, you're hired. Come join us here. Help us clean house from all these cheaters. That'd be awesome. I'm sure they would appreciate it. And whoever is working currently in the security team, you know, no hate to you as a person, but you're doing your job terrible. You're literally doing a terrible job. You probably should be replaced. It's bad. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. Because if they can expose that you're letting cheaters exist in the game for such long periods of time like this shows that you're really not trying that hard. You know? I can understand a cheater. If there's a cheater in the game and they've been cheating for like a day, sure. I mean, they got in, they made a new account, the systems didn't detect them a day. But there's like a certain limitation to the cheating where it's like, okay, we're going on 2 days now, 3 days, 4, 5. Like, you know, there's a certain limitation where it's like, yeah, that's too much. It would be nice if the cheaters launch the game and instantly get booted. That's best case scenario. Second case scenario is they play like 3 games and get booted. Like the system should pick up the cheating and boot them. Like within 3 games, it should be pretty obvious. Worst case scenario should be like 10 games. That's like the worst case scenario. It shouldn't take the anti-cheat systems longer than 10 games to detect when you have infinite heavy. It just shouldn't. It should be flagged, reviewed. You know, 10 games takes maybe, I don't know, a couple hours, right? You should be flagged, reviewed, and booted. You were in the game for 2 hours before you got booted. That's a better timeline. 18 consecutive days? Playing for God knows how many hours each day? This is a level of negligence that needs to be studied. This is a level of we don't give a fuck that I can't even comprehend. 18 days. Someone just said, oh snap, I actually played against 2 of those folks on the list this weekend. I'm not surprised. When you can log in and cheat like this, you're going to play a lot of, you would play a lot, you know? You literally get to play the game on easy mode. And Trials is meant to be hard, and you get to play the game in easy mode. And if you're not punished frequently enough, then you'll just keep doing it. And to be fair, even if they did get punished a lot, they probably still keep coming back. Which makes it hard for the security team, but you do need to be on top of it a little bit more. An 18-day streak cheating is way too much. That should never happen. That's way too much. I'm going to be an armchair developer for just a moment, and feel free to roast me if you actually know how game development works. I'm okay with that. All I'm saying is it really that difficult to flag and boot someone when they spawn in to round 1 of Trials with a super? Is it really that hard? Is it really that hard to boot someone when they spawn in with heavy ammo round 1? Is that really that hard? Like, that should just round 1, it should be like, okay, yep, this is not possible in the parameters of how this playlist works. You get heavy ammo on round 3, you get your super after like multiple rounds, if even. So spawning in with one should be an insta flag and insta boot. Spawning in with heavy, insta boot, you know? At least then it would be, you'd just see more aimbot cheaters. Instead, we just have like the most egregious type of cheating where they spawn in, they pop a super, and they start shooting golden guns and flying through the map and running your whole team over. They do it in such a bolsterous way that they spit in your face when they're doing it, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing if you use aimbot, it's like, all right, you're trying to be stealth, you know, you're trying to be cute about it, you know, you're trying to hide, pretend like you're good at the game, right? But it's a whole nother thing when you just spawn in and just start blasting fucking heavy, like you've seen in the clips where people just fire like the rocket launcher or GL at like 200 RPM faster than normal and just spamming it, you know? It's just a level of disrespect, you know? And it's frustrating. It's frustrating because you want to believe that billions of dollars invested into a game from the players would amount to a better anti-cheat than this. But this is where we're at. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, Dom.